I'm Brittany, this is Eddie, and welcome to Gaywatch, where we watch gay things. Today we have arrived at the episode that really doesn't need an introduction, but here I am giving one anyway. It's Amok time. We have finally arrived at Amok time. The funny thing about Amok time, and actually about Kirk and Spock as a whole, I feel, is that no matter how many times you see the episode, and no matter how many times you watch this series and the movies, no matter how many times you see it, if you take a break from it, like if it's not in your regular rotation of stuff that you're rewatching, that I'm sure other people have, and not just me, you kind of forget just how gay it was. Like, you know it's gay. You know it's extremely gay. If you take a break from it and then you come back to it, it's like that last 15, maybe even 20% of queerness just somehow gets dulled over time. And then you come back to it and it's a little bit of that original feeling again that you got the first time you watched it, where you kind of can't believe what you're seeing with your own two eyeballs. At least that's been my experience over this past decade of becoming an extreme fan of this show and this ship. I don't know, maybe you have a different experience, but it's like every time I come back to it after a while, there's just a small part of me that is still surprised after all this time. We're gonna get synced, we're gonna hit play, and we're gonna have ourselves one of the best damn gay times that this ship has to offer. Get the episode queued up on any device you choose. Check the episode runtime in this video's description box and make sure that that runtime plus your episode's runtime are the same, if not close enough. Make sure your episode is queued up at the very beginning so that the timestamp says 0000. Then in a second, I will give you a countdown. For example, 3, 2, 1, play. And when I say play, you hit play. And if at any time you have to hit pause or the playback gets out of sync, all you have to do is use the running clock that will be in the bottom corner to get things back on track. And the countdown for real this time, 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh, let me turn that down a little bit. Oh my God, it's like coming home. You just sashay down that hallway. But he seems horny beyond all reason. Yeah. McCoy knows. It's just so sweet, the whole chapel thing. Yeah. Now. Damn. Spock just came, God, not the opera. Spock just came out the gate swinging. I love this episode so much. I'm so excited. I haven't seen it in so long. But no, the whole chapel thing. Pardon me. But no, the whole chapel thing is just, it's so sweet. And I think You know, I never did actually figure out how to pronounce her name. Majel Barrett? Is it Majel? Majel? It just now occurred to me, I never figured out how to pronounce her name. But she made it so endearing as opposed to, I don't know, any of the other... It could have easily been more annoying than anything else, but I think, one, it's important to both of their characters, and two, she played it in such a way that was actually sympathetic, and three, I don't think they handled it in a way that was just gross and invasive. That sounds like some old school Vulcan talk. He's so fucking pissed. Eh? Oh my god, I just remembered the shaking hands. I see that hand. I see that fucking hand. And like, I get it that like they're going for like a violence thing. But given how intertwined the two competing things are, you still landed in someplace gay. Ooh, the trust. It's about the trust. Ooh. Kirk is just, ah ha ha ha, I'm really worried about my love interest. I cannot believe I fucking forgot about the shaking hands. I wrote like 10,000 words of meta about this episode. I forgot about the shaking hands. Dropping shit all over the place. I see you, Uhura's legs. Ooh, this shot. Ooh, this shot. Oh, the concern of this shot. Yeah, that's right. Kirk's subtlety and subtext really comes through in this episode. Spock is checked out right now. Oh, he's so fucking concerned. He's trying so hard to figure out what the fuck is going on. Oh, see, all right. Now he has to lay alone in his quarters contemplating Spock. That's not fan fiction at all. Oh my god, that's right. He's already done it. No, Spock! Why you got a mutiny? Oh. You're in trouble. The hands on the hips don't come out for no reason. I love it. Spock mutinies like twice, right? One, when it's about Captain Pike. And two, when he's so horny he can't even see straight. Kirk wants to know so badly. No. Nope. 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 Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I forgot that, like, his actions aren't even... No Vulcan could explain further. And yet he does. But only to Kirk. The implications. We're not even 10 minutes into this episode, y'all. He's just so, like, helpless and disoriented and horny. And that is just so sad. Get this man laid. Oh, he actually did what he was told. Even if I'm not in love with him. Oh, McCoy. Boyfriends. Like, no, 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 no. Oh, yeah, we need a dramatic zoom in for that. He is so horny, he's about to expire. Damn, this is gonna put me in the mood for some fix where they don't make it to Vulcan on time. Oh, yeah. Classic. We'll see. He wants to climb on top of something real bad. He's real backed up, they would say. Side note, I forgot this episode was written by Theodore Sturgeon, the same guy who did Shore Leave. I don't know how I forgot that, but I completely forgot about that. Oh, he'll talk to me. The scene, right? This is the scene. I think it is. Is! Well, you see, Well, he is. The mask of professional dependence. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah, no. I read that subtext from about a mile away. The only people... Hang on, I'm writing that down. We're going to talk about that. Ooh, that back. Sorry. My thirst just jumped out. I love that Kirk immediately shifts into, well, that's not a big deal. Oh my god, his face. Kirk's face. Kirk's fucking face. Oof. It is done savagely and with wild abandon. I say actually it's done through arranged marriage, but you know what I mean. I mean, mark me down as scared and horny, Spock. I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to make it sound like something very brutal and savage, but it just sounds like the beginning of millions of fan fictions to me. 11? Oh, no, sorry. He's making comparisons. I love that they found precedence in nature for this. Now I gotta fuck or die. And when we say take a wife, this is like my favorite shot of the whole fucking episode. The dead ass silence of that moment. The dead ass silence. And like, what kind of fucking tension? And like Spock finally introduces, you know, the whole wife angle, and now Kirk is like, okay, fine, I haven't heard what you said, and like bolts. The international implications. Wow, you look like a commander. Ooh, son. I am. Mm. Ooh, Uhura got some legs. Uhura got some legs. I'm so stuck on. I'm so stuck on Uhura's legs. Chapel got some legs too. Yeah, I'd reel it in, sweetie. I know. That would be an interesting angle. That Vulcan tradition says that, you know, you got to return and take a wife. It would be interesting if that was in place still, regardless of the Vulcan's sexuality, as purely a populate the Earth type thing. I'm always kind of interested in that stuff though, like when there's a societal requirement for you to act outside your sexuality. That's such a difficult and complicated concept that we can talk about in fiction that I don't think is explored nearly enough. I mean, obviously it's not explored nearly enough in mainstream media because it involves queerness and we can't have that, so. Aw, throwing her a bone. I mean, he did turn her down pretty well. That's a. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I don't know why I didn't make myself more tea for this. We about to get a plot twist up in here. That is the most romantic bullshit, let me tell you. Granted, it's perfunctory in this case, but just oh, that gets me right here. Just, I've been flirting with a married man. Yeah, you have. Ah, Vulcan. Is it like physically possible for him to stand like fully straight, Kirk? He's just always got to bring like the sexy a little bit, and I love him. That fire station, y'all. Right? Ah! The boots are really showing off this episode. I don't know why, but I'm particularly focused. Hmm. It 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 fascinates me. It fascinates me the different ways societies tries to regulate and put a structure to things like sex and marriage. When like who are you kidding, y'all? No one's gonna the bells. But no one group of people is going to fully operate that way. You can you can come up with all the rules you want. Ooh, this chick. Pow. Ooh. Ooh, she a bad bitch. Ooh, she a bad bitch. She's kind of a bad bitch too. Hey! Hey! I wonder if that's how, like, the Vulcan youth do it, if they bastardize it from directly upright. No other designations. That's, He leaves McCoy hanging, huh? Hmm. I tell you, the bells really add a little something, you know? Plot twist. I love that, like, neither one of them fucking want to do this. Like, really. Spock's willing to go through with it, but she's not. And I'm like, there's something somewhat liberated about this for 1967, you know? Granted, she goes about it in a real cold way, from what I remember. What, and that just tipped Spock right into a blood rage? Right. Blood feud, sorry, I thought it was a rage. That's not creepy at all. No, we're here, we're queer, we're gonna, you know, see it through. I forget what her reasoning was, cause yeah, cause like T'Pring, she explains why she goes for the battle, but like there's a risk that she loses Stan. But I think she was also relying on that bitch had like a 3-tiered plan, and I can't remember exactly every tier. Well, kind of underestimate how hard someone can fight when they're hard. Oh, wait! Kirk, your stance. Oh, no, wait, duh! She doesn't choose right. I thought she chose the guard and then something else happened to where it becomes Kirk. But no, she just fucking chooses Kirk because obviously, sorry, okay. I had an extra loop in there when there shouldn't have been. Oh god, that's right. They leave out that it's a fight to the death. That's a small detail, lady. Small but important detail. Come on. Kind of living for her outfit, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, her thoroughness is kind of iffy, but her fashion is on point. Wait, what? See, thank you. So, he's not supposed to be able to speak, but he's speaking to save Kirk. See, that... Well, yeah, like, I'm not saying you're not particularly Vulcan right now, but the whole Vulcan human thing has yet to be resolved. Like, let's be real. You're not gonna deal with that for a long while yet. Great. Although, you know, now we just have to have the most homoerotic fight in film history. What? I, mm. Yeah, you still don't know it's to the death. Oh, God. The emergency bells. You know, aside from your typical paper mache rocks and everything else that's the A60s, it's the bells. It's the bells take the A60s cake with this one. You know, although I think if Kirk knew, he'd still do it. Because it would mean he died and not Spock. Ooh, there's a version of the story I'd love to see. Oh, and BT dubs. By the way, you have to kill each other. Can someone please tell them? Or him, really? Because obviously Spock knows. Someone please? Can we mention this now? That's gotta suck for Spock. Yeah, those look particularly lethal, don't they? Thank you! Slightly important. I feel like from an ethics standpoint, the Vulcans should have disclosed that. Yeah. Great. Well, at least now they get to consummate the ceremony. Oops. Now, what the fuck are you supposed to do outside of faking your death? And the tits come out. Oops. Broke the gong. I don't even have anything left. I am watching respectfully. Just try to top me, would you? Ooh, dang. You know that... Oh, no, it wasn't. I was like, for a split second, it kind of actually looked like Nimoy had done that stunt, but it wasn't. Although, God, I hope the stunt guy got paid that day. Oh, God, that's right. Now they give him a weapon that Kirk doesn't even know how to fucking use. Would ya? Is that the... Oh, wow. Spock's in his fighting stance video game character loop. Those pills just get me every fucking time. I love his expression of what the fuck do I do with this? That was an interesting sound effect. I continue to watch respectfully. Yeah, choke him off. Choke him off there, Spock. Ooh, the one leg that comes up. Oh, the leg that comes up. Top Spock fans are quaking. I mean, that's just rough. Also, wait, wouldn't they find out Wouldn't Vulcan find out that, you know, James T. Kirk is still fucking alive? And then, what? Would there be repercussions for that? Has that been included in some Amok Time fic? That they're like, wait a second, he didn't actually die? Oh, yeah, sure you do. Meanwhile, where's McCoy's Oscar? Get that man an award. And lo, after rolling around with Kirk in the sand, Spock suddenly didn't need to fuck anymore. Oh, wow. Spock is fucked up. Like, even though everything that happened was perfectly legal and everything from his standpoint was perfectly legal, Spock is like, nah, I'm going to prison. And I'm probably gonna get capital punishment. Right? But you can't have Stan in the fight because then you risk his life. Legendary. Right? No, yeah. Damn, baby, that's cold. Two possible things about that. One, either he just had Kirk, and that's clearly, obviously, since he wound up dead, that's not as great as the wanting, or or we just heard the reasoning that he has, one of the reasonings that he has for not crossing that boundary with Kirk yet. I don't know which interpretation I like better. So I am now suicidal. Yep. Oh. He goes to the place where Kirk's body was? That's rough, buddy. Mm-hmm. Sure. That's like the only smile we see from him, full smile we see from him, that's like actually him in like the whole series, right? I don't think he smiles, and this doesn't count for anything, for basically anything that happens in season 3. I mean, I'll give her credit for that. Damn. No. Oh, I'm just overwhelmed. So overwhelmed. Of all of the, details and procedural stuff that like strongly hints or implies or kind of edges towards very, very queer explanations, the one that I completely forgot about, maybe it wasn't the only one that I completely forgot about, but the one that I forgot about that hits me the hardest is the only people who know about this, the only people who know about Ponfar, who aren't Vulcan, are the people who have participated in it. And then, of course, he tells Kirk. And then, even more so, by the end of the episode, Kirk has participated in Spock's Ponfar. So maybe they did it backwards. Maybe they told him and then he participated, although actually that would be the only way to do that with people who become participants in a Vulcan's Ponfar. So actually, never mind. That would be how you do it. Tell them about the Ponfar. Participate in the Ponfar. That's who it's reserved for, right? Right. I tell you, I think I've poked at Amok time fic before, but I don't think I ever like went down the rabbit hole that one really needs to go down when it comes to this episode and the nigh limitless fucking potential, pun intended. And yet, even with everything that this episode does, I would be willing to write it off as misfired heteronormativity if it wasn't for the fact that it was written by Theodore Sturgeon, the guy who wrote Shore Leave. This is the guy who wrote the fucking backrub scene. But he also wrote other homoerotic science fiction stories. And I think this episode is as close to canon Kirk and Spock as the series can realistically get. I think the veil is thinnest at this episode. What strikes me, though, is that this is also one of the most popular episodes, just kind of period. It's a very, very highly rated and a highly regarded episode of Star Trek for several reasons. And I just want to know how straight a person's mindset has to be to sit down and watch this and not pick up any queer possibilities. That is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will be here next week with the Doomsday Machine, and please remember to take care of yourself.